It had been her own fault. Spring 1927, Mount Helicon. She had only returned for a brief time, lured perhaps by nostalgia. She had laid down her scroll and was bathing in the clear pool, remembering the lost golden days when the nine were still sought and wooed and needed, when the music of the spheres still echoed in mortal souls. In one hand, he held Molly flowers that had power over her kind, and in his other hand held her scroll. "Which one are you?" he had asked her. "Calliope," she had told him. "Calliope," he had echoed as if he were tasting her name, and then he smiled. "Well," he said, "you can call me Master." And then he burned her scroll. "Hey, great news! I finished the novel. It's called My Love She Gave Me Light. 2 drafts in 5 weeks, and it's all good stuff."
I am pleased for you. Now will you let me go?
"Are you out of your mind? This is just the beginning. Come here, gorgeous. Let's make 2.5 minutes of squelching noises."
Please, Meta, let me go. Stop forcing me to do these things.
"Listen, you're my possession until I tell you that you're free. Don't forget it. You're my personal muse, sweetheart. Now let's party." May 1987.
Really, John, I don't see any way that a work of genre fiction could be nominated for the Booker Prize.
Well, I feel that in light of his latest novel, that Maddox's work has to be seen as transcending genre. It's as if it were written by a different man. It's a beautiful book. Quite remarkable. I mean, the sheer richness of the material.
I loved your characterization of Eileen. There aren't enough strong women in fiction.
Actually, I do tend to regard myself as a feminist writer.
So tell me, where do you get your ideas?
June 1987. Harvey, the only condition under which I'd be willing to do a screenplay for you of And My Love would be if I could direct it. Let me put this simply for you, Rick. Impossible. March 1988.
And they said in the TLS that you could be considered the greatest epic poet since Byron.
It surprised the hell out of me. I saw The Spirit Who Had Half of Everything as a lightweight project between real books. I was honestly surprised when my publisher agreed to take it. October 1988. Look, Harry, it's nothing that you've done. It's just that the Williams-Morris agency can look after my interests better. They've got connections you haven't. But you've still got the first 3 novels in the poetry collection to handle. Don't be like that, Harry. February 1989. Thank you, all of you, so much. You know, when I first told my agent I was planning to write a play, he said, "Rick, you're crazy." So I got a new agent. April 1989.
We've been actively discussing your original offer to write a screenplay. If we let you direct, I'm pleased to tell you that...
Harvey, it's too late. I've already signed a 3-film deal in the U.S., but thanks, you know? May 1989. Rick Maddox buys a new house in Chelsea. He's busy on pre-production for the film, and most of the moving is done for him. He moves his most valuable possession himself, though. One late spring night. September 1989. No. I like Hollywood well enough, but I really am pleased to be going home. 2 months away is enough for me.
Hi. In case you just tuned in, I'm talking to Rick Maddox, writer, poet, and soon-to-be film director, about his new epic novel, Eaglestones.
October 1989.
writer of the best-selling novel, Eagle Stones. Talk to us about this extraordinary new film and the madness of crowds. And we'll be showing some exclusive footage. That's all after this short break.
March 1990, Rick Maddox and the Madness of Crowds. Nominated for 3 Oscars, Best Original Screenplay, Best Director, Best Picture.
Oh, it's you. They told me that you had been imprisoned, just like me.
They spoke the truth. I was in prison, but as you can see, I am free now.
Then please, by the love I had once had for you, by whatever you felt for me, please, make him give me my freedom. Make him let me go.
Although you've been compared to the multi-talented Jean Cocteau, to a lesser extent to writer-directors like Clive Barker, it seems to me that the creator who perhaps you most resemble is the late 1940s cult figure Erasmus Fry.
Excuse me, you said the late? He's dead?
Last summer. Did you know him?
I didn't know him. We met on a couple of occasions. He was interested in my work.
Oh, anyway, like you, Fry, was above all a creator of epics, of huge, towering romances. Very well, I thought. It'll be broadcast in June. Well, let you know the exact date.
Thanks. I suppose Fry must have died while I was shooting in the U.S. Old age, I suppose. He must have been almost 90.
Oh no, he poisoned himself. It's quite funny, apparently. The last thing he did was write a letter to his old publishers begging them to bring one of his books back into print.
Here comes a candle, I suppose.
I think that was it. How did you guess?
It was a good book. Perhaps my favorite book when I was growing up. Very moving and honest and strange. Poor old sod. Christ! What are you doing in my house? Who let you in?
Nobody let me in, Richard Maddox.
I don't know who you are, but I want you out of here now, or I'm calling the police.
Be quiet. You are keeping a woman imprisoned here, Richard Maddox. You're against her will. I have come to request that you set her free.
Are you out of your mind? There's no woman here. Now get out of here. Do you know who I am? There's a law against people like you. Are you going to call the police? Is that it?
No, I will not call any human agency. Just let her go.
But you don't understand. I need her. If I didn't have her, I wouldn't be able to write. I wouldn't have ideals. I can't free her yet. Not now. Maybe in a year or so. Look, I have money, an awful lot of money.
Hold your tongue. She has been held captive for more than 60 years, stripped of all possessions, demeaned, abused, and hurt. I know how she must feel. And you will not free her because you need the ideals? You disgust me, Richard Maddox. You want ideals, you want dreams, you want stories? Then ideals you will have. Ideals in abundance.
I just had this weird dream. What do you know about it, huh? Are you doing that? Giving me nightmares? Are you doing it? Tell me. Tell me, or so help me, I'll...
No, I am not doing it, Richard Maddox. You have that Onerus, whom the Romans called the Shaper of Form. He was once my lover, and was the father of my son.
I didn't know you ever had a son.
You know nothing about me, Richard Maddox. I am real, Richard. I am more than a receptacle for your seed, or an inspiration for your tales. Still, it is too late now to let that concern you. Goodbye, Richard Maddox. Enjoy your party.
Time out, please, in the Standard. Righto, saw you on the telly the other night. I said to my wife, he files papers for me. She said he never. I said he does. 120, please. I'm going to a party. You know, I could write a whole story set at a party. Possibly something could have happened to the world outside, a holocaust of some kind. These people are partying against the darkness. Here, Mr. Maddock, that's £1.20 you owe me. The Fraternity of Critics. In reality, a dark brethren linked by profane rites and blood vows. To destroy an author, they sacrifice a child and perform a critical mass. A city in which streets are paved with time. A train full of silent women plowing forever through the twilight. It's made of light, a small piece of blue cardboard, a plum, sweet, tart, and cold. A rare goldfish who transforms into a wolf at full moon. Two old women taking a weasel on a holiday. Griffins shouldn't marry. Vampires don't dance. A man who inherits a library card to the library in Alexandria. A rose bush, a nightingale, and a black rebel dog collar. A man who falls in love with a paper doll. The sun setting over the Pantheon. Shark's teeth soup.
Is something wrong? I'm a doctor. Stand back, please. Good grief, Richard Maddock. What's the matter, old fellow?
I'm just having ideals. So many. Old man and the Thunderman who owned the universe and who kept it in a jam jar in a dusty cupboards under the stairs.
My home is just around the corner. Lean on me. Do you remember me? Felix Garrison?
It's the ideals. Where we get them from. A centina about silence using the keywords dark, ragged, never, screaming, fire, kiss.
Come on inside. You don't have to tell me what's the matter. Soon have you feeling better.
A biography of kites from the layman's viewpoint.
God, what did you do to your hands?
All the pictures in my head. I had to get them down, but I didn't have any paper or ink, so I used the wall. All the ideas inside, all the pictures and poems, tales and songs and plays and speeches and fragments, they're all coming out. Help me.
I'll give you a sedative and bandage those fingers.
No, I'm sorry, nothing like that. It's her revenge, you see, or his revenge. I said I needed the ideals, but they're coming so fast, swamping me, overwhelming me. To make them stop.
Here, this will calm your nerves.
No, I told you. Look, go to my house. The keys are in my pocket. If you can take them out for me, I don't think I can use my hands anymore. Go upstairs at the top of the house. There's a room. There's a woman in there. Let her out. She's locked up in there, you see. Tell her she can go. That I free her. Make her leave. Make her go away. I signed a book for you once, didn't I? Oh, God, please.
All right, stay here. Be back soon.
Make it stop. Tell her I'm sorry. Magical and alchemical tradition, seen as a cargo caught. Ariosis, Theophaestus, Bombastix, Paracelsus, and Raymond Lowell were the same man.
Hello? Is there, anyone here? He says, Rick, says you're free to go. Hello?
So, it's over. Thank you.
What will you do now, Calliope?
I don't know. Return to the minds of humanity, I suspect. My time is over, and this age of the world is not my age. You have changed, Onerous. In the old days, you would have left me to rot forever, without turning a hair. Do you still hate me for what I did?
No, I no longer hate you, Calliope. I've learned much in recent times, and no matter. I do not hate you, child.
I think you should release the mortal now. He has set me free.
If that is what you wish, it is done.
Maybe. Maybe I could visit you in a dream realm. It would be nice to see you again, properly. What do you think?
I do not think that would be a good idea, Calliope.
No, perhaps it wouldn't. Thank you anyway, Onerous. I will not forget this. Fare you well, Onerous. Fortune go with you.
Goodbye, Clyde.
I've done it, Rick. How are you feeling now?
I don't know anymore. I keep trying to think about what she said, the shape of her form. It seems like it should mean something.
There was no one there in the room. There was just a book.
I don't know. It doesn't connect with anything. It's a name. I wish I could remember. It's so hard to think. Morpheus, Orpheus, one of those.
You can take it with you to the hospital, Richard.
She's gone, you see. It's all gone with her. All of them. All the dreams. No, I can't remember. I've lost it. It's gone. I've got no idea anymore. No idea at all.